Hi everybody, this is Phil down at the Center for Blade Arts, and today we're going to talk about basic body mechanics. And I'm going to gear this toward the longsword, although this applies to any form of hand-to-hand art, fighting art. So the main thing we're going to start with is talking about moving your weapon and your body in space. Okay, first things first, your center of gravity is about an inch below your belly button. So find your belly button, measure a couple fingers down. That is your center of gravity. In the East, they call this the Sea of Qi or the Dantian. This is your center of gravity. This is where all your movement, all your power comes from. Okay. This is why when we're fighting, we always adopt a nice low stance. I want to get my center of gravity lower to the ground than my opponent's. That way I can get under them. They cannot knock me over. This also allows me to be able to generate power by twisting my body like this. If I'm standing up straight and I want to do this, I'm going to be very awkward and off balance. So I always want to be in a nice low stance. My weapon is an extension of my body, and that's not just a thing that you hear people say. It really is. So this is just another limb that I've got attached to me, and it's a labor-saving device. I do not need to power this through my opponent. I just need to get it moving, get it accelerated, and guide it in, and it'll do all the work. So when I'm moving my weapon around in space, I'm not thinking about I need to get my point over here and then start moving my point over there. That takes way too much energy. I just think I need to turn my hands, and I just turn my hands, and the weapon goes with. This is much more efficient, much more economical, and your brain is going to have a lot easier time at putting your body into a position than it is trying to move this object you're holding in your hand. So when we go from tag up here down to plow, I'm not thinking about what the weapon's doing. I'm just putting my hands down by my hip, and the weapon goes along for the ride. This is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of energy, and it's going to make your movements a lot more efficient. So when we're thinking about our basic overhand strike, I'm not moving any part of my body until the arms come out. And the weapon's just coming along for the ride. If I do this right, it's at the right angle. I've got my cutting edge on, and then I just turn my hips and drive forward with my whole body. And once I've gotten out here, now I can bring it down and through my target. This looks really awkward and stupid and doesn't look like I'm going to cut anybody in half, but if I do this about 3,000 times, it turns into a nice smooth movement, and the person divides in two. So something to think about in your practice. Think about all that movement coming from your dantian. Keep jumping rope, keep working out, think about sword fighting, and we'll see you real soon.